Hey YouTube, it's Jennifer. My other webcam is completely not working anymore, so I'm having to use my little miniature laptop. And yeah, so here I am. Um, my cats have like totally taken over this house because they're so happy that they're the only three. My sister and my niece moved out on last Thursday, so I have my apartment back to myself. And my cats are happy that it's gone from 6 cats down to 3. So they're like very lovable and they're always around me now, constantly around me. Anyway, I'm making this video, um, and this is something I don't understand. I had my surgery March 5th, 2012. Technically in 45 minutes or so, or I guess even like 30 minutes, sorry. Um, it will be November 5th, meaning I am 8 months post-op. Well, 8 months times 4 weeks is 32 weeks, but I've been making a video every single week, and I think I'm up to like week 35 or 36, so I don't really understand how that works. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, or I've done my math wrong, but anyway, I'm totally rambling, and I need to get to the point. I was going to wait till Monday and make my 8-month post-op video then, Um, but I don't think I'm even going to make a video tomorrow. I'm just going to make this one tonight, and it's not even going to be really about whether I gained or lost this week. This is more like a confessional video. Sit down, Simba. This is more like a confessional, is that a word? Video? Anyway, today has been like a horrible eating day. And, last week I had said something to the effect of that I was eating a ton of calories and um, I wasn't sure what the deal was and blah blah blah, and I was going to track my food, and I did track my food this week, and I was noticing that I was eating anywhere between 12 and 1800 calories a day, and I started today off with good intentions and good choices, but it is now 10:30. Is it 10:30? I don't even know what time it is. It's 11:30. Right, all my clocks are off. Um, but now it's 11:30 at night, and I know just by guesstimating that I've eaten at least 2,500 calories today. And prior to making this video, I was dumping so bad. Um, so I guess my confession is that let me say this. I made a video when I was probably like 5 weeks or 8 weeks post-op, something like, I think it was 5 weeks, saying that I regretted having surgery. Now being 8 months post-op, I can say I don't regret having surgery. I regret that I stopped following the rules. I have not followed the rules for gastric bypass diet changes since I was about 2 months post-op. So for about the past 6 months at least, I have been eating exactly how I ate prior to surgery. And it was okay for a while because, you're in that honeymoon stage and your body is freaking out because it's so different than it was prior to surgery, and you still lose the weight. I'm 8 months, I'm out, I'm still losing weight, but I just don't feel good anymore. This is probably the least, um, I can't even think of the word I want to use, but I'm not getting my water in. I'm not taking my vitamins, although I did order my multivitamin, so it should be here. It's supposed to be here. Sorry. It's supposed to be here on Tuesday. So we'll start taking my multivitamins again. I'm still taking my B12, but I bought more B12 just in case I run out. So So I fixed the vitamin thing. That will be fixed. And I did buy smart water when I went grocery shopping, so I will be able to get my water in. Hopefully, all I drink really are Crystal Light, unsweetened tea, and water. But I'm still drinking the frozen cokes. Not as often as I was before, but I am still drinking them. So I can't say that I only drink those three things, because a frozen coke I'm still drinking. Um, but food-wise, it's just horribly a mess. I'm just a mess, and now I'm eating out of boredom, and I'm eating. I'm not eating horribly terrible foods, but my eating is just like out of control. And when I brought this up to my surgeon at my 6-month post-op visit, I asked him, like, I want a calorie range. I want to know what calorie range I should be eating. And he would not give me a calorie range. And he specifically told me not to worry about calories because my body, with my newfound stomach, would not allow me to consume as much food as I did prior to surgery. And that if I was changing my eating habits and I was eating what I'm supposed to be eating, which is the 4 ounces of protein at every meal, and then, my vegetables, and then if I have any room left over to eat a little bit of carbs or a little bit of starch, um, that it was okay, that I would be fine. And I guess that's where the problem is because I'm not following that. I love my chicken, and I love lunch meats, and I love hamburger, and getting the protein is not an issue. It's just I'm not eating just protein. Um, when I say I stopped following the rules, I mean, when I first got home after surgery, I was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. And we all go through that stage when we're like at the liquids, or we're like, I can't wait to just eat food. Like, I'm so sick of eating liquids and pureed, grossness, that I just cannot wait to, sorry, that I just can't wait to, get to the point where I can eat food. And when I can eat food, I'm gonna follow the rules totally. And I did. Um, but then it was like, oh, and I specifically remember the first time I tried chocolate chip cookies after surgery, and how good they tasted, and how scared I was because they tasted so good. Because I knew if I eat this, it's gonna, like, totally gateway me to going back to my old habits. But I had 2 cookies, and I dumped really bad, and I thought, okay, that's it, I'm not doing it anymore. Well, here I am, 8 months out, and those cookies did lead to other things. And the other things are, you just try like a bite, or you just try like a couple bites, and you think you'll be fine. And if you don't dump, you're happy that you didn't have dumping syndrome, but at the same time, it's terrifying that you didn't, because now you can eat this, and you know that your body can tolerate it, and you know you're gonna eat it again. Um, so I guess it's kind of like where I'm at is there isn't a whole lot now that I can't eat. I mean, there's like my favorite cake is Saunders um, bumpy cake. I love it. I had some like right after I was post-op, and I got really, really sick, like horribly sick. So I don't even try to eat that again. But other than that, I mean, in my fridge right now, and I went grocery shopping just for myself. And in my fridge right now, I have M&Ms, I have Reese's cups, I have Hershey bars, I have Hostess cupcakes, I have chips up in the cabinet, and that's all I have. That's a lot of stuff to have pre-op, much less post-op. And I'm aware of this, and like it bothers me that I'm not only eating that stuff still, but that I'm eating so many calories in a day now. Um, Max amount of calories. After I spoke to my surgeon, he let me speak to the nutritionist because I was so adamant about getting a calorie range. And the nutritionist told me don't eat anything more than 1100 calories. 1100 calories is what you can eat if you are exercising that day. And if you're exercising that day, you have to be doing at least 30 minutes of cardio. Um, Otherwise, if you're not exercising, I want you eating 800 calories a day. And she's like, that you will easily, it might be a little hard for you to even get 800 calories because you're just eating protein and vegetables. I don't even really want you eating any carbs because whatever, you know, you don't need carbs really. I mean, there's carbs in pretty much everything. So even if you're eating protein and fruits and vegetables, you're getting something that you're not supposed to have. But even with like the sugars, fruit has enough simple sugars in it or complex. I don't know how they do that, but I was supposed to get my sugars from fruit. And I was like, okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to following the rules, and I haven't. I've still had major losses since then. Atlantic City had a major loss, South Carolina had a major loss, Minnesota I had a major loss, and now I'm back home, and I'm pretty sure when I weigh myself tomorrow, I'm going to have gained, or if I do lose, it's probably going to be like a pound. Um, and it's just really frustrating to me that the opportunity that I had to change, which I wanted so bad, and now I've had it. I got surgery. I was approved for surgery. I was able to have surgery, and I had it. And all I had to do was follow some stupid rules, and I completely messed it up. And now it's like in my head, yeah, I can change, and yeah, I can go back to following the rules, but I'm gonna know that I could still eat that stuff. And I'm gonna want to, and it's stupid. The food has this much control over anybody. But yeah, so that's my video for this week, or 8 months post-op, whichever. I don't know what if I'm following the weekly timetable or the actual calendar, because it's actually been 8 months since surgery. Um, but let's just say I don't lose any weight and I don't gain any weight. I'm still down like 75 pounds or 76 pounds in 8 months, which I guess is good. But I don't attribute that to my own doing. I attribute that to just um, surgery and surgery doing its job. It has nothing to do with me or my efforts. It has purely to do with surgery. And now it's getting to the point where the honeymoon period is almost over, and I have to be accountable for what I'm eating, and how much I'm eating, and when I'm eating. And I thought about going like on a sleeping schedule, because if I go on a sleeping schedule, then it would be easy to do an eating schedule during the day. So I'm only eating lunch and dinner and maybe like a snack during the day, because that's really all our bodies need. And if I do that, it'd be a lot easier to keep within that 800 to 1100 calorie range. But being unemployed, I have no reason to go to bed early. I have no set time to wake up in the morning, although I keep waking up around 10 o'clock every morning. Um, but I don't know, something big like has to change, because I'm totally sabotaging myself. Totally. And I don't feel that much different anymore. I still feel huge. I feel healthier, but I still feel like really big. I'm not eating well. I'm not following the plan. I don't know. Something big has to change. But anyway, that's my video for today. I'm sorry I rambled this long. Um, I hope all my friends in the East Coast are doing well. I'm glad to hear that most of you are doing well. I can't believe that I can't believe it, but it's sickening to me that there's looting going on in the midst of all this chaos in the East Coast. And to know that at the end of this upcoming week, on like Thursday, they're predicting a nor'easter in the East Coast. Like that's the last thing that people on the East Coast need. So I'm just keeping you guys in my thoughts. I hope you're all doing well. And for those of you who are not on the East Coast and are just watching, thank you for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers, because I appreciate you watching and subscribing. I hope I'm saying something that makes sense to you guys. But anyway, that's all. Comments, questions, whatever, go ahead and leave it below. And I will talk to you guys all next week. Have a good first week of November, and please go vote. I don't even care who you're voting for. I have my preferences, but I already voted absentee because I thought I was moving to Minnesota. So go vote on Tuesday. I don't care who you are or who you're voting for. Go vote. I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.